Hi, I'm Leslie Leondis with Leslie Leondis CPA. I help other accountants, bookkeepers, and tax professionals get their shit together and work on their own business and have their ideal firm. We do this through our one-to-one mentoring program, Profit First Coaching, and outsourced bookkeeping for accountants. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you today is about scope creep. Scope creep was horrible in my firm, and it was one of the things that I had to stop in my firm. In talking to so many other accounting professionals, I learned I was not alone in this. But the problem was that I didn't want it to, I just didn't know how to stop it because I didn't want to have that conversation with a client. So that's one of the things I wanted to talk about is that having that conversation with a client is worth it because that time and those projects that you're taking on and not charging for and not having those conversations is actually costing your firm more than you think it is. In my case, not only did it cost my firm over $100,000, it also cost in firm capacity, it cost in my time, it cost in my personal life because I was having to work extra hours because of the scope creep. So in 1 year, yes, it cost over $100,000. I made a mistake of doing a payroll implementation and not charging for it for a client. The worst mistake I have ever made. And I will never, ever do that again. It was a very costly mistake. And I never thought at that time that it would cost that much. But I gave the client ultimate control of the payroll system that we chose and I did not realize how big of a project it actually was. I thought it would be a much easier conversion than it was. And I didn't truly scope out the work like I should have. And then I didn't have the conversation with the client. And after talking to so many other accounting professionals, I realized I wasn't alone in this. And a lot of times that we have scope creep, it's because we don't have clear engagement letters. And that was the case with me. I didn't have clear engagement letters. I now have clear engagement letters. I have a clear task management system that my team knows what is in their engagement letter, every client. So now we have no more scope creep. If a client asks for something that is not, they don't have a task for, they know it's not in the engagement letter. So every client that's onboarded, their engagement letter is put in the task management system that way. That is how we have stopped scope creep. So I challenge you to find a way to stop scope creep in your firm because not only is it costing you money, it's costing you time. And time, there's only 24 hours in a day. That was the most valuable thing that it cost me was time. So I challenge you, have clear engagement letters with clear outline of work that you do. Have a task management system so everybody in your firm knows what you do for that client. Do not have it in your head of what you do because you're the only person that knows. So if your client calls and says, hey, can you run payroll for me? And it's not in your engagement letter, your team may not know. So make sure you have a clear engagement letter and your team knows what it is. So if you need help with scope creep and getting scope creep stopped in your firm, go to our website, leondiscpa.com, and apply now so we can help get control of your scope creep from somebody that's been there, done that, and can help you solve it. Go to our Facebook page and LinkedIn page. Go follow us on both pages at Leslie Leondis CPA for tips and tricks on different things you can do in your firm to help you. I hope this has helped you with scope creep and have a fantastic day.